Hey everyone, welcome back and happy Valentine's Day. Also happy Friday. Quick little tidbit. It was funny this morning. Jason was like, "So, did you make any plans for Valentine's Day?" And I was like, yeah, I made reservations." He said, "Oh, I made reservations." I didn't make reservations. Um, and he was like, "I made reservations too. Where did you make reservations to?" I said, "Oh no, we have a problem." "Wait, where did you make reservations to?" He was like, "You tell me first." And I was like, "Hold on. Were you wanting to get dressed up tonight or did you want something more low key?" And he was like, "Low key." And I was like, "Oh, there goes my reservation. We can't do that now. So guess we'll have to do whatever you planned." And he looks at me and he goes, "You didn't plan shit, did you?" And I was like, "Of course I did." And now he's going to see this. Anyways, guys, we're back to talk about Katie Maloney. Smash the like button, show some love. If you are not subscribed to Up and Adam channel to get subscribed. But Katie Maloney is out here just tearing shit up. So, again, thank you to Reality Blur. Katie Maloney says that season 11 of Vanderpump Rules was torture, as she genuinely hates certain co-stars. And she also shared how a certain castmate would ruin scenes. And she claimed her ex-husband Tom Schwartz and Lisa Vanderpump had a weird dynamic. Hmm. After season 11 concluded last year, it was announced that each castmate, other than Lisa, was getting replaced. And throughout the episodes, tensions were high due to, clearly, the fallout of Scandal. But on the Boyfriend Material podcast, Katie said that season 11 was torture, and she genuinely hates some of her cast members. Some days we filmed Tuesday through Saturday. At the end of the day, it's still like a production with it's still like a production with a crew and members of the production crew that are unionized and things like that. So there are like work hours technically, and we had like 3 crews that circulated. Sometimes I would film like all day. Um, I actually remember that when they would, I mean, sometimes, because a lot of people don't know this, but so some of them were contracted and some of them were just paid whether or not they were going to be like in an episode. And if they weren't going to be in an episode, like Scheana had to run around all day and try to make it into every single event and situation, because if she didn't, it was like, well, that sucks for her because then she's not getting paid for the shit. So yeah, yeah, not good. Not good. I don't think that Katie though was on that same friend situation. Anyways, she said, and sometimes if there's drama, someone got to fight the night before, then your entire schedule changed the next day because they have to follow that story. So she said the cameras can get to your house at lightning speed. Sometimes you don't know the context. They're like, hey, you're at this time and like we'll be there because someone's about to drop a bomb on you. And Katie said that castmates are not supposed to tell each other what happens because production wants to film their first reaction, which is way more fascinating. But also, Harry asked if certain castmates would text each other and ruin it. And I shared a little bit about this, but that was on channel 1. I'm going to share it with you guys here. She said, yeah, there's one girl that really made a habit of it. We'd be filming and we'd be maybe talking about her or her boyfriend or husband or whatever at the time. And she's like texting him, telling him everything that's happening. But according to Katie, when production finds out, you get in big trouble. And she also said that some castmates self produced and they would try on new personalities for the camera. But as for her ex husband, Katie claimed that Tom Schwartz and Lisa had this weird thing because he had a crush on her and she would baby him. But that is kind of weird. I'm not going to lie. Hold on. We're going to share this really quick. I was looking at some of what they were saying. Boyfriend material. Here we go. Just wanted to see. So they're talking about this. I would season 1, marry season 3, kill like okay, so okay, let's talk about Vanderpump Rules, okay, and then we'll get back to dating. Okay, F, marry, kill, which season? What a stupid question. What is the day of in the day of life when you were filming? She said it depends. It was different every day. Um, that, which was kind of nice too. It wasn't like, the same thing over and over. So I mean, some days we film Tuesday through Saturday. Yeah. All right. I'm gonna just play the clips. Thank you to our girls over at Vanderpump Rules Party. Here we go.
Drop a bomb.
Yeah,
on
someone
you.
has to tell you on camera like what the.
But you can't like text each other like, hey, go.
You're not supposed to.
You can, and we were always really good about not doing that. Well, most of us, because it's no, you don't want to hear something twice, and like how like your first initial reaction to something is always going to be way more fascinating than having to fake it.
Wait, that's so fucking crazy. But then but would people would text each other then and like ruin it, or you just?
Yeah, there's one girl that really made a habit of that.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
I don't know this drama.
Scheana.
Yeah, she would like we'd be filming and she'd be like and we'd be maybe talking about her. I don't know if it was her boyfriend or husband or whatever at the time, and talking about stuff. And she's like texting him, telling him everything that's happening. Which okay, fine if that's normally what you do, but it's like
it's a TV show. Like
we're here to. This is a very like strange and specific thing that we're doing. So yeah, that was always frustrating because you're like, why would you do that?
And when it got back to production, you'd get you get in trouble because
so if you are going to do that,
these chit chats,
you better do it.
You better be slick,
very low key, very whatever. But yeah, no, I was got to drop a bomb.
Yeah, someone has to tell you on camera like what the.
But you can't like text each other like, hey, go.
You're not supposed to.
You can, and we were always really good about not doing that. Well, most of us. Because it's no, you don't want to hear something twice, and like how like your first initial reaction to something is always going to be way more fascinating than having to fake it.
Wait, that's so fucking crazy. But then but would people would?
I mean, it is weird because sometimes not everybody, but some people definitely were trying to self-produce a lot, and that would be frustrating because you're like, why are you acting this way? Like you don't. That those times would get frustrating, I think, because you're just trying to be as authentic as possible. When you see somebody else like trying on a new personality, you're like, okay.
People try on new personalities, or like, really?
Yeah, people think. I think they think that they can sway an audience opinion, and the one you were just so fucked if you think that you can predict what an audience is going to think or feel, but they would think that, and they would just sort of like be like, well, I'm going to be this season. I want to be more like this because you want to appeal to people more, but it never works. It blows up in people's face every single time.
People on the show.
I mean, it is weird because sometimes, not everybody, but some people definitely were trying to self-produce a lot, and that would be frustrating.
You know what's wild though is like I remember when Lala and Lala's always been nice to me, but I remember sometimes when she would come in and be like, mess around and you want to get popped, and it's like she would make like, you want to get popped, girl, you're from Utah, you're from Salt Lake City, Utah. Did we miss something? And things like that I would find to be annoying. Like you would, like I'm sucking to ride PJs and then you want to get popped. It's like, what are we doing? So yeah, I could see that a little bit. I could see exactly what Katie's talking about. I want to hear what you guys think. Guys, pop off in the comment section. If you guys are not subscribed, get subscribed. Do not forget to hit that notification bell. And also, guys, happy Valentine's Day. If you don't have a Valentine, be your own Valentine. I said this at the beginning. Be your own Valentine. Treat yourself today. You don't need somebody to treat you. Treat yourself. Just a little word of advice. Love you guys.